Sienna is a sort of an iconic house blend. It really is all about Ferrari-Carano, the Italian heritage, Alexander Valley. The Cabernet is all about Cabernet.
It is. We do have some just fabulous ranches that are just meant for growing Cabernet. So that's where we have, select lots that we have blended together from our 2 different ranches that go, make a nice blend. 10% cab, and okay, just remember, it's cut time.
Cut time. Take 2.
Sorry.
It's all right. So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
This comes from the 2 ranches. How is the fruit how far apart are the 2 ranches, and how does the fruit differ from one ranch to the other?
The 2 ranches are, what is it, about 15 miles apart?
Yeah, it's not that far, but they're very different. One's more towards Knights Valley, and one's more deeper into Alexander Valley. So very different fruit. I think they're, I've actually been told Anderson Ranch actually is the masculine ranch. It's a little bit more of a structured Cabernet ranch, where the Michelin Ranch is more of a feminine ranch. It's a little bit softer, a little bit smoother on the tannins, and a little bit more fruit driven. So I don't know, that's what I was told is somebody described it, or actually Steve Steve, he goes, no, it's a manly man, the manly ranch, and then the woman. So, but then it's nice when they come together and they balance each other off on the blend, kind of softens and, it comes all together.
So 2010, it's a lot of people are very excited about 2010 vintage. Can you describe why people would be excited about this vintage?
I do. I have an answer for that, just because I think that it seems as though the wine has more of an acid to the Cabernets and the red wines. It seem to be a vintage of ageability on the wines, that there's that backbone. It was a cooler year, so it seems like the wines will age beautifully with the acids. So that's what I think. I think that's what I see is it's more of a refinement and not like a big overripe kind of. Sometimes it can be in California when we get those really big warm years. It seems to be a little bit more of an elegant kind of vintage.
And this one has an interesting balance of power and elegance and freshness. It doesn't have that unctuous ripeness that a lot of warm vintages, a lot of great vintages in California seem to put in the bottom.
Yeah. And that's typical. I mean, that's Mother Nature, like we talked about. The 12 and the 13 are riper vintages, where you get a little bit more of the characteristic of the cassis and the blackberries. To me, there's more of a blueberry, a black olive kind of character, and more of a kind of a what are you thinking on this nose?
You get a little bit of black pepper and clove, cedar, kind of traditional oak notes that you get from cab, with the cedar, and a little bit of tobacco.
It's a bit of a throwback wine.
Yeah, that's what I guess I'm trying to say, yeah.
Which is, I think, fabulous, because I'm very partial to wines like this that are ripe and have great fruit, but have a little bit of that olive, have some savoriness still in them, and have all that richness of fruit, but they don't go to 11. They're not so powerful and rich that they're overwhelming on the palate.
And that's, I think, the great thing about Mother Nature is that it is the going through of the. It's amazing how you have the same vineyard and different flavors coming off every vintage, and it's the same thing, and it's like you're different again, and it's just fun to walk the rows and to taste the fruit and make those decisions on when to pick.
And how to blend.
Yeah.
Right? At the end of the day.
What oak, and what do you do with the fruit? There's so many decisions.